Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. Alrighty, so we are finishing up the December monthlies with the water signs. So if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you. If it doesn't resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. If that doesn't resonate, then the message just may not be for you this time, and that's okay. Reach out if you'd like a personal reading. This will have an extended. In the extended, we are going to clarify the last three cards in this modified Celtic cross spread, and we're going to get individualized messages for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of December, which will include spirit messages that didn't come out in this reading. Cancer, career and finances. So Cancer, I don't know, maybe you need to hear about your career and finances and your love life for the month of December. Okay. This is a modified Celtic cross spread. If you'd like to gain access to the extended, the link is in the description box below. If you don't want to join the Patreon family, they do receive discounts and all of that kind of stuff and extra stuff. But if you don't, well, they will be receiving extra stuff. If you don't want to join the Patreon family, but you still want access to the extended, it is $7, and you can email me, which is also in the description box below. Pay through PayPal, and then you get a private link to the extended reading. Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I hope that you are taking the time to figure out how to be well again and reach out to somebody that you trust and talk to them about it. If you don't have anybody you feel like you can trust, you can always reach out to me. I'm here for you. All right. Let's see. Just shuffling up the cards here a little bit for this reading. All right. Oop. There's a little bit of resistance in your shuffling for this month. Water signs, not sure what that's about. All right, one more, and then we can get started. All right. Spirit, let's get a message. This position is your current position, your current energy, and how maybe you've been feeling or how you've been operating, okay? This position, I place it on top, it crosses it, all right? So this is something that challenges your current position, the energies that challenge it or that are making it difficult to fully embody that current position, okay? Then we have hopes and fears. There's a duality there. So I will see both sides of that card and tell you about how you may be hoping for things, but how the fear also plays into it, okay? We have the recent past and how that still affects you. We have your strength and how you can use your strength and like what's innately yours and what you're, what you can play into for any of the energies that come out. We have the immediate future and what that's going to look like. And of course, we're going to clarify all of these. And then we have the outcome, okay, of this spread and situation. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy. It plays into every single one of these cards. And it's the Page of Chalices, which is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. You may be... if this is just about you, this could mean that you are starting to talk a little bit more positively about yourself. You're beginning to be a little bit more creative in your endeavors. And using your creativity wisely. You may be doing some positive affirmations or at least the inner talk to yourself. The way I see the Page of Chalices when it's just about self is like your inner talk starts to get a lot better. You're starting to be nicer to yourself. You're starting to like talk nicer to yourself. There's not like a harshness to it. You could be coming out of some type of negative mindset or just I don't want to say a lack mindset, but it's more of like a pessimistic mindset and starting to see the beauty in things again. This also could be communication of some kind because pages talk about communication. So somebody could be coming in and wanting to communicate their emotions, wanting to talk about their emotions, wanting to talk about your emotions, or this could be you. We'll see how that ends up being clarified. But with that as the overall energy, it seems like there is maybe something to do with your emotions going on here, but it feels more positive, especially with this card. This card talks about more like creativity and positivity infused into it. And sometimes they talk about pages being a little bit more immature. So if this is somebody coming in wanting to talk to you, they may be a little bit more immature in their approach, or the way that they approach the situation may be a little bit more surface level than maybe what you're wanting, and maybe there's a lack of depth there. Okay. It also could mean admiration. Somebody could be admiring you, or wanting to tell you that they admire you or that you inspire them in some way. I'm also getting that. Interesting. All right, your current position, you may have Capricorn placements. So we have in this deck, it's called Nature, number 15. It's the devil. But within this card, so okay. You could be just wanting to have a good time, and there are certain things that are going on behind the scenes that maybe, somebody or something doesn't know that you're privy to it. Okay. Because in this card, the huntsman is laying a trap for the bear, but what he doesn't know is that the bear is behind him watching him lay this trap. So the bear knows the trap's there. And so you could have been in a place where there may have been some illusions of having a good time. There could have been illusions of, things being in a celebratory kind of standpoint. But it was a ruse. It was a disguise in a way to keep you from seeing how somebody was laying a trap for you or doing stuff behind your back that maybe they thought you didn't know about. There could be a lot of just like negative patterns happening here, or you feeling maybe like you're bound to a certain situation or stuck. But in this card, the hope about this card is the fact that the bear sees the trap, so it can avoid the trap. So there's something here about you being able to see whatever trap or whatever, sneaky shit's being laid out for you. Because in the back, it's like these things, they look a little bit more like, so they look like, the goat standing up on its hind legs. You know how that they depict the devil, a horned god, especially in the pagan sense of things. The horned god is a goat standing, what is his name? It starts with a B. I can't think of it right now, but that's who's in the back, like jumping around, playing around. It looks like they're trying to have like a little bit of celebration or a little bit of a good time. They're trying to distract you from what's really happening, and but there's something either about you or my water sign placements are known for being highly intuitive. I mean, it's not the only sign that's highly intuitive or the only placement that could be considered highly intuitive, but overall, they are tapped into their emotions more, and your emotions play into your intuition. So there may have been some insights to, you being deluded, or someone trying to bring in illusions of or distract you in some way. All right. This is being challenged by the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So water signs, are you in a state of wanting to maybe be a little bit more reckless, wanting to be it also could talk about fear. You may be in in a place of fear. You could be in a place of maybe wanting to be, I don't know, a little bit more reckless, a little bit more partying. There may be some negative habits, addictions, or obsessions that could be getting the best of you. And what's challenging it is the Ten of Pentacles, some type of home life or family life. Interesting. You could have kids, be married, have some type of stable home life, and maybe you do want to go out and party, but maybe it's something where that's like a negative habit of yours. That's something where it's not the best outcome for you, right? So you may the responsibility of something at home or something along those lines may be stopping you from wanting to do that, or it challenges it, or maybe there is some type of negative home life that maybe you feel bound to, some type of commitment that you made that ends up being like somebody either trapped you into this, or it feels very oppressive. We'll see how that clarifies, because that's interesting. Because the Ten of Pentacles is typically a very positive card. It's long-term stability, it's longevity, it's commitment, it's financially being secure, but crossing the devil, maybe this is something that ran in your family. Maybe there's some type of generational curses that you need to, or patterns, or, something generationally that maybe you come from a generation of partiers or people who didn't really get out of, a certain level of operating. Like they liked, they picked drugs and alcohol over something stable. They picked, addictions, or fear, negative habits over something far more stable. And I'm going to have to see where and how that plays into this, because, yeah, we'll see how that clarifies, because that's very interesting to me. All right. Hopes and fears. Ace of Wands. You're hoping that you can start something new. You're hoping that your inspiration, that a spark, start something, that there could be a new cycle that you're passionate about, that you're able to enjoy something new. I have cherries on here, so maybe you're hoping that, sometimes they talk about this being a sexual card. Maybe you're hoping that you can get lucky out there or something along those lines. But in the same sense, the fear could be that something starts impulsively and it's not substantial, or there's no passion behind it, or that there's no substance behind it. It's fleeting. It doesn't have let me look, because I'm gonna look at what the reversed, because that's what it feels like. It would feel more like a reversal than anything. Hold on, let's see. Go back. Oh, like a stagnation or a delay or burdensome, postponement, being a little bit indecisive, unrealized ambition. Okay, so maybe you're afraid that things aren't going to be able to move forward in that way. Interesting. All right. In the recent past, we have 2 of chalices. That's what I'm saying. There's a relationship here, or some type of home life that has been impacting you. I'm going to see how this Because in the recent past, there was a relationship, there was something where two people came together. It could have felt like a soulmate connection at the time, or felt like something was very, how do I put it? Like you guys were really connected, or you felt like you really meshed well together in that sense. You know what I mean? Like it felt like it was either meant to be or something that was meant to come together. Not all soulmate stuff though, and this is what people need to realize, that sometimes we do have soulmates in our life, but they're not always meant to go the distance with us. Okay? They come in there for a season, you know what I mean? And there's a reason. It's for a season and a reason. And so maybe you feel like maybe a little bit of that is happening. I don't know. We'll see how this clarifies. A lot of this stuff is based on the clarification of how this goes down, because this is very interesting to me. There is something negative that's going on, whether it's behind closed doors or I don't know. Something negative is happening. Sorry, guys. My hair's still wet, so it's starting to dry weird. And I'm still getting used to having short hair. Okay, and your strengths are the moon, which is perfect because this is a water sign ruled card. The moon, your intuition is extremely strong. You can see in the dark. You can kind of see always like the real reason of things happening. You can see through fears. You're not letting fears really like impact you in that way. Using your emotions wisely. You typically can see what's hidden in the dark. So if there are secrets, they get exposed around you. You may also have a knack for keeping your stuff hidden in a way that like people always kind of are guessing when it comes to you, or trying to like figure you out, or always trying to like guess how you're feeling or guess what's really happening with you. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like one side's always just so much shorter than the other side when it comes to my hair drying. And so I don't know if like I have it parted right, because maybe this is supposed to go over on that side and that's why it's like that. I digress. I don't know. Anyway. There may be a part of you that's able to keep things hidden, especially when it comes to like your abundance, things that you feel are fertile for you in a way. You may be able to keep that hidden so that people don't try to sabotage it or throw like an evil eye or something along those lines towards it. Okay? In the immediate future, the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to be working on stuff, really paying attention to the detail of the matter, putting in a lot of effort and building something substantial. Okay, this is putting in effort and kind of laying a very strong foundation. Really putting in the work. There's something about your craftsmanship as well that also has weight here. Okay, so I don't know if you do something, if if there's something that you do where you're crafting or your artistry or something along those lines, but there's definitely some type of detail, you paying attention to the little things. That may be also where you kind of are able to like relax and find like an air of peace within yourself. Hold on just 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I needed to I wasn't going to be able to stop playing with it unless I got it up out of my face. Okay, so anyway, so working on something, putting a lot of attention, detail, really putting in the work. This also could be building up your finances as well, especially if this is something where maybe you've been struggling financially a little bit. But this feels like more paying attention to something, paying attention to the detail much, much more. I swear, this side, my hair's got more hair on this side. I just don't know. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. All right, anyway. The outcome, King of Athames, you being in a position where you're making solid, rational decisions. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you. Very intelligent. The decisions that you make, you've taken your time to think about them, and you definitely... It's like you definitely feel more in control. There's also could be something about there also could be something about receiving messages as well. You could be getting a lot of mail as well. I'm getting that too. If you were in a relationship that was toxic, he's separated. The King and Queen of Swords are separated and they're no longer married. They're in separation. So you could have air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Capricorn. I have Pisces and air placements out here. That's like the ones that are hitting the most. All right. Tell me about this Page of Chalices, please. Oh my gosh, guys. What? All right, things. All right. This is too many. Too many. Let's try that again. Let me get another shuffle in, because I don't know what that was about. All right. Tell me about this. They want to tell me about it. Yeah, there's whatever you've been going through. If there was a bout of negativity happening, you're overcoming that. Things are really about to change. You may get some type of communication about something changing. Somebody getting some type of recognition for what they've gone through. This could be you. But there's definitely a transformation about how you think, and almost like what you're capable of going through, what you're capable of like the battles that you can withstand. This feels much more like you can get through anything now. Especially if you're currently in some type of state of fear or feeling oppressed or feeling like you're bound to something, this is going to change. And it's all because you really pushed through. Interesting. All right. Tell me about this Devil card, the Nature card. Tell me about this. What is this about? Clarify this for me, please. Ooh. You're currently feeling very betrayed. Oh, yeah. You could have Pisces placements. You are currently feeling, with Capricorn placements, very, very betrayed. Something is going down in your life that's making you see things differently. What once where you thought it was something good and celebratory, I think you're starting to see the real nature behind what has been going on or what is going on. Why I think the Ten of Pentacles is challenging this is because you made a commitment to something, but it's toxic. There's betrayals, there's backstabbing, there's, people creating illusions and creating some form of stagnancy, creating, some type of toxic environment Um, and you are starting to see how this is happening here. Yeah, you're starting to see how this really is. You pushing through, though, is what's going to create some type of change and victory for you. I'm telling you right now. There also could be somebody that's very immature that likes to play like the wounded warrior. Like, I'm always going through hard times and I'm always, you know, things are always not working out for me. I feel like I have to go through battle. And you're starting to see that how they create their own, it's them creating their own battlefield type thing. You may get really creative on how you push through um, to find your own level of victory here. I don't know why my eyebrow just went up like that. But there is some type of major change happening. This is also going to be an ending to what once was. That's what this feels like. Because you're starting to see things differently. I wasn't ready for them, but Queen of Swords came out. All right, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. You've committed to ending things and moving forward, and it's almost like at a lightning speed. It's almost like at a lightning speed. You're going to change things. I think what you need to know is that if you're in a dark place right now, your family is going to rally behind you, and it's really going to help you find success in whatever this ending is, because the world is here. There is some type of success. You may also find out through social media or the internet in some way that somebody has a family elsewhere, that somebody's been committed to kind of being a player. And it feels like you've been trying to like hold out hope that things would change and that things would like get better. But I think you're quickly seeing that the faster you end this, the that's where the success is going to lie. That's where you're going to find your peace and your like your security, your stability. Very interesting for sure. I feel like once you make this commitment to ending things, things are going to move really fast. Faster than you are even like anticipating them to like change and move. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. You're hoping for a new start. I can feel it. Page of Cups is out here again. There's some form of very immature communication that's about to happen here, and it's going to cause a lot of fighting. Somebody could have been sending messages. Somebody could have been sending messages, like very flirty messages, and it's going to create some kind of tension or some type of arguments, chaos, drama. Tell me more about this. Yeah. You may be internally conflicted about starting something new, because you may feel like maybe you don't measure up, or there's an insecurity there that maybe you don't have enough, that you're not financially stable enough, you're going through some type of hardships. You're afraid that if you try to put yourself out there, that it's almost like you're doing it prematurely. Okay. You're hoping that you, it's like you're hoping that you can fight your way through any type of insecurity or lack mindset, or feeling left out in the cold. There's going to need to be a lot of self-love happening here in order for this to for you not to get swept up into the like a darker emotions about this, or become like very obsessive, or very negative over this. I can see where you're going to be battling a very negative mindset, um, and you're going to need to put in some work in order to like keep yourself from drowning in that. You also could be hopeful that, if you've been waiting on some type of communication to start something new in the form of your finances, there may be some type of competition, or it could be something competitive where there are other people trying out for this position, and it may make you feel like you're a little insecure, like maybe you're not quite cut out, or the right candidate, or that you have enough of what it takes in order, enough experience or skill set or whatever. You're going to really need to, mind how you're talking to yourself about that. You're going to need to like fight that. And I think positive affirmations and talking to yourself positively and really creating a healthy mindset is what's going to help you combat that. Tell me about this Two of Chalices in the past, from the recent past. Yeah, this was a commitment that made you feel trapped, that you felt like you ended up being trapped in, that put you in your head. You guys may have had a home life together. Yeah, there was a commitment or a marriage or something along those lines here that you felt very trapped in. It feels like, you felt like there was no way out, or that you got tricked or trapped. I don't know. This feels like maybe, if somebody like trapped you with a baby, or you know what I mean? Like, got you pregnant, but you guys weren't doing great, and now you feel trapped. Or at least you did feel trapped. Tell me one more about this. Tell me one more about this. Six of Swords. You finally got the courage enough to get up and walk away. Find your footing and get up and walk away. Because that's where you were going to find your stability and your security. Like feeling like, that's where you were more stable in leaving this. This is definitely someone that you were either committed to, or had a family with, marriage, had some type of home life with. It felt like maybe there was some false pretenses in how stable the home life really was. And you had to walk away. No wonder why you're kind of battling a negative mindset and trying to like talk to yourself better. Something was very toxic. You were betrayed. I can tell you were betrayed in some form or fashion. All right. I'm telling you right now, walking away, this is the recent past, so you've already walked away, and if you haven't, you're about to. It's the best decision for you, and I promise you that. It really is the best decision for you, I promise. You'll find a way out. Because I feel like you either currently feel trapped or you had once felt trapped, but you found a way out. Okay. We're going to continue into the extended and clarify your strengths, the immediate future, and the outcome. And then we'll get the individualized messages for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Um, Good luck with this, guys. This feels heavy. I do see a lot of positive happening beyond this current situation. So I want you to keep faith and have hope that once you move beyond where you currently are and the heaviness that it is, that it's going to get better from there. I promise that it will. There's major change happening in your life. You will come out on top. You will. There's going to need to be some effort on your part, but you'll come out on top. Okay, that's what I have for you guys for the month of December. Let me know if this resonates. Reach out if you need any type of help, and I love you guys so very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.